Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are having an amazing day. What's up? How are those legs today? We'll see. We'll see. I don't know until probably it's too late. We'll check to see if the bot's all going. Check our points. For those of you on YouTube, you can check your points. Exclamation points. And it should bring it up. But in this case, I don't see it. Well, what the heck? There we go. There you are, Streamlabs, sleeping. Sleeping. All right, the bot's going, that's good. No, I put it up in the other corner for this screen. The things I forget I do. We got 18 minutes to launch. Should be a good fun race. Easy in the Discord said he might be in this race depending on his situation. Hopefully his situation is good. And we'll see him in there, and maybe we'll have some other familiar faces racing as well. That will be good times. I think we got 3 laps today, so get to learn the first lap and or refresh your memory the first lap, and then figure out things, how it kind of progresses from there. We did tiny races on the weekend, which was a ton of fun. Managed to get 7th in the GC, which is okay. And George claimed the title for a second week in a row. He's been absolutely killing it. And killing it in those races, because those races aren't easy. Anybody who does them will tell you that it's a love-hate relationship. It's fun. It's fun to talk about tiny races. It's fun to do them for a minute, and then you kind of regret it and realize this is a lot harder than I remember, but at the end of the day, it's a fun little series. So, but 2 weeks in a row for George for taking it, so good for George. I mean, it's a good display of power there. YouTube's asked me to let them take care of ads. I purposely shut them down during the streams, just because I don't like them interrupting the races, because there's no control at that point when they go off, and I just think it's unfair to miss those key moments. I haven't figured out how to do that in Twitch yet, but it's going to be a good time. What do we got? We got 15 minutes to launch. Like I said, we're just going to kind of lightly spin the legs, get some of our mileage in. I set an arbitrary goal of, like, I want to say it was 15,000 kilometers for the year is kind of the goal overall. We'll see. It's winter. I never do as much as I do in the summer months, so I'm already like looking at like you're this many kilometers behind within the first week, and I'm just kind of like, well, am I gonna make that or not? I don't know. We'll see. I usually, like, for me, kilometers aren't the end all and be all of things. They aren't the the metric I like to use. But I mean, it's one of, you got to kind of read the whole picture, you know, your kilometers, your watts, your average power, and kind of your time as well. Because like I said, when you get outside, things change, you know. It's here it gets super windy. 30-kilometer-an-hour headwind is going to add a little bit of difficulty to your adventure, whatever that adventure may be. So, anyways, like I said, we're just spinning away. We got 14 minutes before launch here, and we're doing stage 2 of flat is fast. If you do happen to drop it in the chat, do let us know where you're popping in from. Also, do us a favor and give us a like. Smash that like button if you're new to the channel. Subscribe if you're new to the channel over on Twitch. Hit that follow. Our current goal over there is to hit our 100 follower mark pretty quick. So, and if you're on YouTube, obviously, subscribe button always helps us out. All those things, we appreciate it. On the channel here, a vast majority of viewing time actually comes from people that are not subscribed to the channel. So it would really help us out and really appreciate it if you did actually subscribe to us. It would make things so much nicer, so much nicer. Let's just change this box a little bit so I can see that. Oh, and I gotta launch the old sauce. Better do that now. I had a system crash when I launched before. And then I had to reboot, so I always like to start a little bit earlier just to kind of make sure that things are going good. So we're going to switch to that screen before I forget, because that is bound to happen. And as usual, this new sauce add-in that I have, for whatever reason, try to get that up. I bet you because I put this full screen, that's why it's not doing that. So always these little tiny little things that throw you off, yeah? And that's exactly it. There we go. Groups are back in, I'm satisfied. At least you guys can kind of see now when we're racing where exactly people are in relation. See how far behind we are out of the league group, or how far I got to chase to get back on, or how far we are, on a rare occasion, how far we are ahead. He said just spinning light watts, getting ready. Get ready and do some racing. Saw some new streamers today that are just getting into Zwift, like their first rides and stuff. That's really cool to see as they venture into this crazy virtual world of cycling. I don't know if you watched any of the CX races on the weekend, but Matthew Vanderpool spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the races and you're watching them on replay, won his 10th CX race of the season out of 10. I mean, at the world level and the pro level, to be that much ahead of everybody else, like, I mean, it's hard to win at the best of times, but for, you know, Vanderpool to win 10 out of 10 starts it's crazy to me. It's just he looks that much stronger. It's actually funny, you can see him adjust his BOA dial on his shoes right before he was thinking of launching and about to go, and it was just unreal. Hey Equalizer, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. We got about 9 minutes before we go here. We're just lightly spinning and warming up. It's going all right. It is going all right. Hopefully the legs are in good form today. We'll see. We'll see how it kind of all turns out. I never really know how I feel until I kind of settle into the race. It's you know, if I feel good, sometimes I feel like by the time I'm racing, I feel terrible. Sometimes when I feel terrible, I actually do better. There's no real rhyme or reason for me. It's either there or it's not. I mean, all I know is that typically everything starts way too fast for me, or faster than I would like. And then, you know, once it settles in, I'm kind of okay. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. We got 30 people in the pen already. We got like 8 minutes to launch, so we should have a good number of people in the race, probably pushing 50. I know last week, I think because it was New Year's Day when we streamed, that maybe there wasn't as many people in the races. But today I expect everybody back, and no advantage from people overindulging in turkey or partying too much the night before. All those advantages that I may have had have gone out the window, and we are just going to have to, you know, be on it, I guess, to do well here. Now this course is pretty pancake flat. There's like one little dip and rise, but it's going to be fast. Lots of aero bikes. I mean, that's the way to go. Full aero here. There's no thing. Hey Peter, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you dropping in. You racing today, buddy? You have been on a tear, my friend. You are the flattest fast king. I have never seen anybody do so many races and do well in all of them. You must be peaking. Hey Equalizer, thanks for the sub here over on YouTube. I appreciate that, buddy. Cheers. Thanks for jumping across and doing that. Yeah, I've got on this side we've got the points set up where you can use the cowbell and the more cowbell and the LA. I have it set up now as bits rewards over on Twitch, but on YouTube it's free. 10 total. Oh my god, dude, that is so much racing. How do your legs feel? That's got to be. Whew. You got to feel the burn from that, because it's not like oh, your front row. So we're going to be chasing right from the beginning, I guess is what Peter is saying. For those of you who are watching the stream for the first time, don't know, Peter always drops in and gives us a run for our money. You will watch him, if he's not already in front of me, blast past me towards the end. Hey Easy, how you doing? Hopefully you got things all settled and you're in here as well. Peter's in the race, I'm in the race. If you're in the race, that's That's 3 of us. I haven't seen my Japanese friends yet. They might be coming still. I don't know. Guerra and Sue. Funny thing is, I never look at the lineups. Who's actually racing? I just kind of get going and do the race and pray for the best and ignore the rest. I can only do what I'm going to do anyways, so can't worry about other people. So we got about 4 minutes to launch here. Hey Dan, welcome to the stream. Well, that's now we got me, Dan, Easy, and Peter are all in here. So if the Japanese guys are here, we're probably occupying like 10% of it. Which is awesome. Nothing like having a bunch of people around. That's going to be great. I will cheer you all on as you pass me towards the finish line. But yeah, always awesome to have a lot of guys. We got like 3:15 to go. And I like lap races too, because like I said, you get to, sometimes I forget exactly what is what. At least you have 2 laps to kind of figure stuff out. Now we got 60 plus, so yeah, we're back to regular size group, which is awesome. Now, since all you guys are in here, you know, you should be just typing through the entire stream in the chat, because I can barely talk. So I imagine chatting is, you know, will give me that little slight edge. Sad thing is, I know Peter can do it because he does it all the time. Oh, no easy. Oh. He's in the chat, which is awesome. You got a minute 20 easy if you're trying to jump in here. Testing finish again. Well, we'll see. I'm just looking to hold on. Dan, I'm in Canada. I am in the Great White North, as we call it. How about yourself? Depending on which way we go, I think this finish might actually be like on a slight grade. Well, we'll see. Like I said, hopefully the plan is that everybody does what we should do in a race like this that is going to be a sprint, is that we just go out nice and slow, take a chill first 2, and then go on. Now that's Victoria, Australia, correct, Easy? Because we have a Victoria, Canada here as well. Victoria, BC. Sunny Newcastle. Nice. And we're off. Sugar is here. Yeah, cake dealer is a good name. That's an extra overlay I added in through a different program. Hey, Darren. Dan's here, Peter's here, I think Easy's here, Sue's here. Ale, 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 ale! All right, easy. Appreciate the intel. Good effort, Eric. Oh, I'm cooked. Oh. Tried, coach. That's the thing, I know. Nicely done, Peter. Nicely done. 21st. I didn't expect to get caught as quick as I did up that climb. I was hoping that nobody would chase and they were just going to kind of rest on the laurels. And then I think I could have held like probably 3-ish for that distance. But thanks, Equalizer. I had to do something because the whole race, I mean, awesome job, Peter. People were pushing off the front and pushing off the front. I mean, that's those power numbers. Like, I'm not catching 3.4 or 3.3 in the sprint. They're just gonna outwatt me. But you know, yeah. Well, sometimes you gotta push. You know. The fact that Peter wins, that's a win in my books. Because I know Peter would see me go, and I know Peter knows me probably better than most. And he knows that I can't maintain that power the whole time, but I will sit in and go. I do use the boosts. I use them on pretty much every lap. You see, thing is they, when I let them go to pull, they eased off, so I eased off. I probably should have just pushed, but I didn't. That's the thing, there's 3 guys, I don't want to drag everybody with me. You know, it's, I should have fully, like just fully sent and then fully sent again, and then just, you know, drop down to kind of thing and hope that put a big enough gap to that those guys don't catch. I watched Darren. I streamed yesterday for 3 hours, and I had you up. If you watch, it's over on Twitch. But I was kind of commentating your thing. You had a group that was, I want to say, a little lazy at times. But then you would push them, and then they would surge, and they would go, and I mean, you got them going a couple times. Like you were the catalyst of those ramp ups. You know, it's unfortunate because at one point, like the lead group was like a minute ahead, and you guys held that for a long time. And you'd shave a couple seconds off, but then they'd back off, and then they go to like 115, 120, 125, and then by the time, you know, you got them ramped up, they were like 3 minutes ahead. I know, I saw it. It was frustrating to watch, and it had to be super frustrating for you. You know, in a big long race, you need people to come. For me, in this, honestly, when I do it, I don't want anybody coming with me. I kind of want people to just let me go and maybe misjudge, you know, sort of my road pace, I guess. But it's hard in these short races to kind of keep that up because everybody's still, pretty fresh. I know you know what I'm talking about from those longer races. Like it's there's moments you go, and then there's moments it backs right off and go. So sometimes, like when they back off, if you go, from the group, you're gonna stay away. I don't have that kind of power in a flat race, I don't think, to do it. I thought that hill would give me a little bit of a boost. I think I got a couple seconds, 2-3 seconds, which is a bit, but you know, that draft is, you're getting 150 watts from that draft. I'm not going to do it. I had the fastest split on the Jungle Cow. Nice. You should be doing good on the KOM. I watched the Queen stage replay because I only watched up to a certain point, and then I had the tiny races, so I missed the live portion of your Alp, which you did phenomenal as well. You've got to be up there in the climbing categories, for sure. Yeah, I don't think it works well on a flat course like this either. It's just that little ramp. It's if the finish was closer, maybe, I don't know. It's too far. I should know better, but like I said, it's, you know, I'm not winning in the sprints, so I've got to do something. I felt that in the tiny races the last couple times too. I kind of thing 6th on the Alp. Nice. That is beautiful, Derek. Beautiful. I've been Zwifting now for, I think I've been on Zwift for 3-4 years. I've been on an indoor trainer for a long time, but Zwift, I think, came about just before COVID hit, so I can't even remember how long ago that is now. So yeah, I switched from like a single speed. My old bike that I used to train on all the time indoors was a single speed fixed gear, which I kind of miss in a lot of ways, because if you've ever trained on a single speed bike, it doesn't stop. Like there's no, every once in a while I'll stop pedaling, I'll coast. There is, you know, there's no chill on a single speed bike, because if you just stop pedaling, it's disaster time, which I've done before, especially unclipping. I've really screwed that up. I've got to do it. I have, I think when I first upgraded to C, a long time ago in a race with Peter, I think I got 3rd. Oh no, it was a week that Peter missed. And I did the same thing. I took off on the ramp and I went, and everybody just kind of watched me go. And that's been it for a long time. I got 3rd in one of the tiny races, not this week, but the week before. And that's my only podium for like a long time. Like I got my first one in 2024 early, it's like 3rd, but it's been tough. 19th on Zwift Power though. Yeah, you know, if I had just stuck in, I would have probably, I think I would have placed, yeah, 15th to 10th. So, you know, I lost a few spots for trying what I did, but you know, the other part of it is too, you know, like I said, I just wanted to, I like to shake things up every once in a while. I get bored. Any vids of YouTube of your setup? No, I'm working on that. I'm working on the setup here, some of the OBS stuff and the Zwift stuff, equalizer. It'll be coming out. I think I've got 2 more videos, and then I've got probably this or a couple more vlogs from the SL8 with a specialized crew and stuff. But that, if you had me on that breakaway, rest assured I would have dig a grave. I'm not caught. Yeah, you know, it's that's the thing. It's like I said, I should have probably maybe committed a bit harder to that thing. Like when I saw them slow down, I should have just kept on pushing. But I would have got caught anyways, I think is the moral of the story. But yeah, no, it's fun to try, and you know, you never know what sticks. You never know what sticks at all, kind of thing. But yeah, it's I'm happy with the numbers. 3 ones, 20 minutes. That's all right. You know, 7.0, 15 seconds, okay. I think I had my biggest week last week, and that's because the race was slower, so there wasn't as much thing. I think I was at 9.5 for 15 seconds. It's definitely, until my fitness gets to a point where I'm not pushing so hard throughout the race, my sprint is going to suck. The moment I can get to a point where my fitness, where I feel like I'm not kind of pushing, then I'll be able to, you know, maybe hang, maybe. But until now, he had sore legs from the weekend fondo. I'll be good now. And it's crazy how, you know, your legs get beat up by things like, I don't know if you were racing that fondo or if you were just doing like fondo distance. So did you do like 100, 160 easy, or was it like Zwift fondos kind of thing in racing? All right, mate, just gotta believe in yourself, but it's hard on Zwift. Oh, it is. It absolutely is. I lose my biggest advantage in Zwift in the real world, and that's bike handling. That's my claim to fame is being able to, you know, ride the gnarly stuff. But you know, Zwift, it's just like pure power, which is great. I gotta go. Have a great day. You too, Daniel. Appreciate it. Great racing with you. And tomorrow we go again. Nice. So today's your rest day, I take it, Darren. Equalizer says last week may have had been slow due to all those turkey bellies. Yeah, I need like Thanksgiving dinner every week or Christmas dinner. I need people to like just eat before they race. Be a big help. You're committed, Darren. Yeah, it's because you've got what, 1 or 2 stages left, Darren. Oh, appreciate that, Daniel. Thanks for the sub. It helps us out in a big way. You have no idea. I appreciate that, buddy. And hopefully we'll see you either on Tiny Races on Saturday or again for ZRacing on Monday. Yes, tour rested on Monday. Sometimes I think that thing, like, I saw you did the Queen stage. I saw the stage you had to do yesterday. It's great you've got a rest day, but then you go straight to a time trial. Oh, brutal. But, you know, to be honest, I will say, because of your running experience and everything, have a good one there, Easy. Because of your running experience and the fact that you've done so much endurance stuff, I think you are well suited for TTs. And plus, I've seen you ride with the boys in the WTRL and just drag yourself out to stay on that thing. And you do phenomenal. I think you're going to shine again. You've been, like I said, you've just been killing it, Darren. You've been absolutely killing it. All right, Equalizer, appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming in. Thanks for, you know, following me here over on YouTube and chatting with me there over on Twitch. Appreciate it, buddy. You have a good one. Whew. All right. Well, that was a good race. Good to have Peter back in the mix. That was awesome. Great to see your name at the top. Always brings me much joy. Good that everybody was in here and everybody racing. That's absolutely amazing. Absolutely fantastic. And all the chit chat and the cowbells and all that kind of stuff, I appreciate that as well. Guys, make these races way more fun for me. Just from all the support and all the guys, you know, chit-chatting and coming to race and everything like that as well. It's truly an honor, folks. But we're going to wrap things up. Of course, I want to thank my sponsors. That's, of course, the one and only Specialized Bikes. They keep me in bikes throughout the year, and I appreciate it. They've got me on the SL8 for my gravel season and cross season next year. They will have me on the Specialized Crux. Thanks again, Fourth Frontier. Trusty old heart rate monitor and electrocardiogram. Appreciate that. Of course, we're repping Paint Inc., the original team that we had, and movie company and all that kind of good stuff. And you know, you see all the old Paint Inc. boys and a lot of the vlogs and all that kind of stuff. And thanks to Culture, where I'm about to, once I get off the bike here, jump in the ice bath and give myself a nice wintry ice dunk to keep me going. They have graciously supplied me with a cold dunk tank that's in the studio here. But thanks again, guys. Appreciate it so much. Remember, smash that like button. We will catch you. Best of luck tomorrow, Darren, in your ITT. Best racing to everybody. And again, thank you so much for dropping in. We will catch you all later. Until next time, see ya.